Hey you guys, welcome back. It's me, Lydia Marie. It is officially summer and it's like 90 degrees almost every day. I don't want to wear a ton of makeup, but I do want to look put together, and most importantly, I want to look like I'm glowing from the inside out. So this tutorial today is going to be all about how I get a nice glowing makeup look using no foundation, very little product, but just all the products that help me achieve this wonderful bronzy type of glow. So if you would like to see this tutorial, I hope that you'll keep watching. Hi to my new subscribers, welcome to the channel, and hi to those of you who keep coming back over and over. I truly appreciate you, each and every one of you. So let's go ahead. I'm excited to do tutorials again. Let's go ahead and get into this summertime fine type of glowy makeup look. Starting off, I am hydrating my face and using this as a primer with the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. This is my go-to. I am holding on to this as much as possible, but I prep my skin already by doing my skincare, but I do like to use this as a hydrating primer for my summertime and anytime makeup really, but with this particular summertime type of glowy look, I'm going to use this as a moisturizer. Instead of an actual face primer other than the Bobbi Brown, in between makeup steps, I'm going to use the e.l.f. Hydro, what is this called? The e.l.f. Power Grip Dewy Setting Spray. I like this more as an in-between type of finishing spray rather than an actual setting spray. It's good for like makeup days, but it doesn't have the hold that I would use as a setting spray, but I think it would be good in between steps. And spraying your face in between your makeup steps with either a some sort of finishing spray or a setting spray will help the makeup last longer, especially if you're layering it up. So that's what we're going to do with this. So I'm not going to use a primer, but we're going to go right in with the L'Oreal Gloomy, I always say Gloomy, Lumi Glotion is what this is called, and I have the shade Deep. I was wondering how deep this lotion would be, but it's actually not. Even though it looks like that, it doesn't quite change the color of my skin, because the one that they had was light and then they had a medium, but they were like, where is the, you know, where would the pigment be with that kind of thing? And I want to see how this compares, like I said in my June makeup bag video, how this compares to my e.l.f. Halo Glow, because y'all know this is my go-to product for getting a glowy start to my makeup. So I want to see, and that does give me some tan pigment, and that's okay. Like, it's warm, it's warming up outside, I'm gonna be tan, but it's not changing like the extreme color. It just looks sun-kissed. It's really nice. This is a very subtle glow. I think it's even less of a subtle glow. I mean, more subtle of a glow than the e.l.f. because the e.l.f. really gives you that glow. But this is more of a subtle lit from within type of look, which is totally fine. Because again, I am going to be using a skin tint. I do notice that if you apply this in a way like you would that you get a little streak. So I was applying it in a way kind of like in a circular motion to distribute it more evenly. It does not have a smell, which I appreciate. So far, so good. Definitely would suggest getting this from Target or Walmart though, because at Ulta it's like $3 more than what it is at those drugstore. I don't know why Ulta does that, but if you can get this for like $10, $11, you'll be in good shape. Alright, I sprayed my face. So moving on, I'm going to go with the Win Beauty Skin Tint, and I am praying that this does not change the color that I have going on with this gloomy lotion. Why do I keep saying gloomy? Lumi Glotion. I'm going to tap a little bit on and just kind of rub it in and see how it plays well. How it plays. Oh, actually, it's not bad. I'm just using my finger, and I've liked this more since I've been applying it the way Serena applied it with her fingers instead of a brush. I feel like it does better with your hands, and y'all know I do not like getting my hands dirty when I'm doing my makeup. So for me to do this with my hands and just kind of rub it in, but look how it just pairs. It's really just giving a nice sheen to my face. Look at that. This is a really beautiful skin tint. It really is. I really enjoy it. I put some on my left hand side and look how that just looks like a nice glow. Now this is a true sheer skin tint. It's just giving me my skin but better, so there's really no coverage for your blemishes. I'm going to go in and color correct and touch it up with just a tad of concealer, but first I'm going to put what's left on my forehead and just kind of blend that out. I think it blends really well with that Glotion. It doesn't really go weird. Like the Glotion is a little darker and the skin tint is obviously closer to my skin tone, but the skin tint slightly oxidizes as well, so I think it's going to mesh really well together. But just look how that skin tint just is kind of eating. The skin tint is eating. Yeah, I like that a lot. I like that a lot. How's it looking? It looks good to me. I'm going to blend it down to my ears, don't worry. I love how I get halfway through the video and realize I don't even have eyebrows on. Also, I want to mention that I washed and conditioned my hair today with the Sacred hydrating shampoo and conditioner and the clarifying shampoo. It's really, really good. I'm going to see if I can put the video up on this channel. It's only like 4 or 5 minutes long, and I think YouTube wants you to do like, you know, 8 minutes, but I'm gonna put it up and see how it does, just to show you guys how I wash my hair and condition it with the Sacred. Now we're gonna move on to concealer. For concealer, I'm gonna lightly go in with Warm Honey from Bobbi Brown, and I'm really not gonna bother doing a lot of color correction on my hyperpigmentation because I just like how good and natural my skin looks. But I am just gonna touch up the acne scars that are still there. They're fading quite nicely, by the way. And we're gonna touch up a little bit around the mouth area, just a little bit, to get any hyperpigmentation or acne scarring that I see. Then I'm gonna use my Tower 21 Swipe Serum Concealer. You guys know this is a hydrating serum. I got some on my shirt. Hydrating serum concealer. So this will go along nicely with the glowy situation that we have on here. Of course, I'm gonna let it dry down for about 30 seconds, but first I'm gonna give my face a spritz with the e.l.f. Dewy Setting Spray. Let this dry down, and then I'm gonna blend it in. The concealer on my face, and I'm not on my face, under my eye, with a very thin layer of the Huda Beauty Peach Powder. I pulled this out of my stash to use this month. I really want to try to finish this as much as possible, and I've learned with this powder not to put it up under my lash line. I'm just putting it like right here on my nose to kind of set under my eye, but not up under my lash line. That way it prevents a lot of creasing, and I get a lot of the brightness from the Peach Pie setting powder, because it is quite brightening. But I found that if I was using anything other than a thin layer, honey, it was just a wee bit cakey. So there we have it, and I'm just going to use a teeny tiny bit of my MAC Mineralized Powder to set this concealer here, and we're going to move on to bronzer. The only bronzer I took out of my stash for my June makeup bag is my L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour powder bronzer, but for this look I'm going to stick with the Glow, and we're going to go back in, which has with the Say Beauty Dew Bronze. These have currently been on my, I have not moved these from my vanity since I got them, because they are just that daggone good. So I'm going to use this, and then I'm going to blend that in. Using the Glowy Orange Blush. This is the new one from House Labs in the shade Glassy Tangelo. I'm putting that right on the apples of my cheeks. I know, but trust me, it's so pretty. It blends out so well, and it just blends out too like a balm. It's not as difficult to blend out as, say, the e.l.f. Liquid Camel blushes. Not at all, but they do give that nice flush. So pretty. I'm using a shimmer shade from my Sephora collection palette in the shade Choco Excess, and I'm just putting that on my eyelid, and that's going to serve as the eyeshadow because it does have the shimmer, and it just gives a nice complement to the rest of the glow that we have going on here. That's pretty. I added a coat of the e.l.f. Lash Extender Tubing Mascara. I do not wear lashes when it's super hot. Sorry, I'm not that girl. It's not gonna happen, especially with my glasses, especially with me sweating from hot flashes and just being hot. I'm not doing that. So I do have the shade Cola from Juvia's Place. This is the lip liner that I'm using. And on the lips, I'm going to wear this honey. Actually, no, I'm going to wear the new Fenty lip oil in the shade Coppa Cookie. I just did a video about this. I'm actually going to wear this as my lip because that is going to give me the glowing finish to this beautiful summer look. That did it. So that's how I like to get my glowing makeup to pop in the summer. The biggest key to making it last is to spray your face in between each application of makeup. So after your concealer, after your skin tint, just give your face a nice spritz. That's going to help it hold up through the humidity. That's going to help it hold up through you sweating or whatever it is. I tend to sweat mostly right here and on my forehead, so I make sure to spray the middle of my face, but not using any foundation, just using something like a good lovely skin tint, a glowing blush, a glowing bronzer, a little shimmer on my eyes, and that's how I'm going to be seen for the most of the time this summer. It's just a nice little glow, no heavy foundation or anything like that. So this is the final look. What do we think? I think it came out really nice. Yeah, this is good. This is good, and it's limited edition too. It's good. It's really good. Thanks so much for tuning in today, guys, as I talked about how I like to get my summer glow makeup popping and what I do to make it last. If you made it this far in the video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Thanks so much for tuning in with me today. I hope you learned a little something and that you were inspired to try out a no foundation glowy summer look. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions, how you feel about this look, or if you want to see anything else from my stash that I'm shopping for the month of June. That was the video right before this, so you'll be able to see some of the products that I pulled out for this month. Thanks again for tuning in, and I will see y'all back here real soon. Bye. Y'all, this is so good. This is so good. Fenty really did their big one with this one. I hope they make these permanent instead of limited edition. But anyway, if you made it this far in the video, thanks so much for tuning in today. Don't forget to go ahead and give me a thumbs up. And if you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications so you don't miss anything. Maybe I should go get some food because I haven't eaten all day today. That might be the key. Anyway, I'll see y'all back here for my next video real soon. Bye. So that is all we have for today, you guys. This is so good. This is going in my purse. I'm not even going to leave it on the vanity. This is going in my purse. I really hope that Fenty makes these permanent eventually, but I'm really enjoying this lip oil so far. If you made it this far in the video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Thanks again so much for tuning in. If you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications so you don't miss anything. As usual, everything that I listed will be linked down below. And if you want to see the items that I pulled out to use for the month of June, that's the video right before this one. So go ahead over there. As you can see, I'm giving you a glimpse into my makeup stash. I'm actually opening my drawers to show you guys everything that I have and the items that I pulled out for the month of June. Thanks again for tuning in, and I will see y'all back here for the next video real soon. Bye.